Hey everybody, it's Karina McQuiston, your close to my heart independent consultant. And today I want to show you a really fun way to store some product that I find a little bit difficult to store. I don't know about you, but I always feel like I just don't have the right solution, especially if I'm leaving to go for a crop or to craft even at my mom's house and I want to take some supplies along. So let me show you what I've got. I've got the new Sea Glass, oh sorry about the movement there, the new Sea Glass album in the Holiday Expressions idea book from Close to My Heart. It's a nice padded thick vinyl type album. And what I did with this is I decided to put our 8x6 page protectors in here because I wanted to be able to store a few things. And when I got to thinking about it, I thought, you know, I bet you I could store some of these tools and supplies that I've just been having a hard time transporting. Now that, especially now that I'm getting more and more. So let me show you what I mean. Ta-da! So I use this album to store my thin cuts, my Close to My Heart thin cuts, and in the back here I store my embossing folders and diffusing plates. So let me show you a little bit more and kind of talk about this in depth. So Close to My Heart has 3 types of page protectors. So we have the 4x6, which is what you see here. It has 2 4x6 pockets. They also have a 3x4, which has 4 3x4 pockets. And then they have the 6x8, which is what I used in the back here for the embossing folders. So what I did is I took, the thin cuts come in a plastic sleeve like this with the label on it. I took my thin cuts out of here because to me, I'm going to be able to see what these are now. I don't necessarily need to know like, oh, this is labeled stars or this is labeled hearts. If I really wanted to, if I wanted to know the item number or whatever, if I'm showing it to a customer, I could use my labeler and I could just put a label like up in the corner here. And just so a customer might know like what that number is. So what I did is I just slipped the magnetic 4x6 sized backing in there, and then the thin cuts just stick to that so they don't slide around. They're not going to fall out, which is awesome. Here's some of our words. There's happy and love. There's celebrate, and then in here you can see that this one is actually a 2-parter. It says hello, and then there's also the die that says thanks. But I've had a lot of people ask me, well, how do you get that hello out? Because these pockets are pretty tight, and I just feel like I can't get my fingers in there. Well, one way to do that is to use our really nice microtips tweezers and just carefully go in there, and then you'll be able to grab it and pull it right out and get it a lot easier. And then when you go to put it back in, you can use the tweezers if you'd like. Or what I like to do is I just kind of slide it in and I use the other die cut to kind of help push it back if I need to. So now both of them will fit back in there. There's the snowflakes and the winter. And then I wanted to show you how I put one of these in. So this is the new gift thin cut. But when I put these in, I take the sleeve out. And so this is the new Christmas thin cut. So I'm gonna take this out of the packaging. And this is tight, guys. It doesn't slide in there really easily, so it's not going to fall out easily. It's not real loose. So what I'm gonna do is it opens here on the side, is I'm gonna slide this in here. And like I said, it's snug at first, but it does slide. And if you need to, you can kind of use your thumb and kind of push from the back side too and get it to slide in there. Oh, I'm getting it stuck on the Christmas there. And you'll be able to slide it all the way back. And then your die cut fits right in there. Then I can close my album and it's done. Now for the embossing folders, I just used the 6x8 folders. And those have the pocket on the side too. And those I did not take out of the packaging. I just fold the top part over. And that way they were labeled because those, I feel like people want to know the difference between the large chevron and then the old chevron ones that we had. So I can fit our 5x7 embossing folders in here. And then I also stored mine, just so you can see, I went every other one. So this is upright, this is upside down. Because of that extra bulk from the zipper pocket, I feel like it just lays a little more flat and it's not alligatoring or bulging at the top of my album. And then at the very back here, it also fits the diffuser plates. So we have the circle diffuser plate, we also have the square diffuser plate. And this has been such a lifesaver because I've been able to take this to retreats and crops. My customers can borrow it from me and I'll know exactly what's in here, and they'll be able to see it a lot easier and flip through to find what they want. I just really, really like this idea. And I'm going to show you some other organizing tips using this same concept later on in a video series. But I just wanted to show this to you now because this would be an awesome Christmas gift as well for those crafters in your life. So if you need any help or have any questions, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, happy crafting.